Welcome back to Uncorked, everyone. I'm your host, Bobby, and today we are back at Scotty's and we are filming a Valentine's Day episode. So we have some products we're going to talk about that you can get for your sweetie this Valentine's Day, or just for yourself or your Galentines if that's what you're celebrating. So first we're going to start off with a few champagnes if you're wanting to splurge just a little bit more on something nice for the love of your life. So we have the Champagne Lanson Black Label Brut, and this is actually one of the Queen of England's wines, and you can tell that by this little crest. Any champagne you see with this little crest on there means that it is approved by the Queen of England, and it is something that she actually drinks at her house. This is a champagne for people, at least the black label is by Champagne Lanson, for people who don't like very brioche or bready champagnes. So if you've ever had a really nice champagne, you didn't really care for it, give this one a try. It's going to be a lot more fruit forward. It is aged for 4 years before it's released. So then we have a Champagne Rosé, and this is, of course, you already know, Charles Heidsieck. I love the Heidsieck family. Remember the Forrest Gump of wine. I won't go into that long story again, but their rosé is one of the best non-vintage champagne rosés on the market. It is hands down the absolute best. And they tell you everything on the back. So this was laid in cellars in 2015, disgorged 5 years later in 2020. Great stuff, and it uses 20-year-old reserve wine in there. So it's actually a lighter gold color than it is rosé. And speaking of rosé, we also have the Dow Vineyards. We did an episode on the Dow brothers a few months back. We showed their reds. This is going to be the rosé. Just came to Mississippi. It's the first time we've been able to get the rosé, and it's great. It's from Paso Robles, California. Give it a try for the love of your life. It's a beautiful bottle as well. They will open it on Valentine's Day, and they will just lose their minds. They will love it. Now, if your sweetie likes something just a little sweeter, this is going to be Cocchi Birchetto di Kai. This comes from Italy. It is actually the cousin grape to Moscato, and it goes great with desserts. One of the worst pairings in the world is red wine and chocolate. Turns out, chocolate doesn't actually pair very good with red wine unless the chocolate you're eating is extremely dark and bitter. So if you like milk chocolate, go ahead, get the love of your life. This Cocchi Birchetto, it's going to pair a lot better than a bottle of red wine. I'm not saying you shouldn't get a bottle of red wine, because you know I've got one right here as well. So you can go ahead and just get them 2 bottles because it's Valentine's Day and you want to make sure they feel wanted and appreciated, of course. This is the Enemy Pinot Noir. This comes out of the Willamette Valley in Oregon. They are known for their Pinot Noirs. They make great products, but it's going to be perfect this Valentine's Day. Now, for all of you ladies at home, you're probably wondering, what do I get the man in my life if they don't drink wine? Or maybe your partner just in general doesn't drink wine. Well, I've got this amazing bourbon right here. This is the Thomas S. Moore. Of course, it does have a little wine included. So this is aged in Chardonnay casks. It is fantastic. They are, again, newer to Mississippi, but there's a lot of history with Thomas S. Moore and him owning different bourbon in Bardstown, the 1792. Anybody who drinks bourbon is familiar with 1792. He was the original distiller there. Then he branched off and started his own project years and years ago. So give this a try. It is $65. There's a few left. We also have the Cabernet cask, and they're great bourbons. So y'all come out to Scotty's, find some things, get ready for your Valentine's Day shopping. With, again, product being harder to get this year, glass shortages and everything, don't wait. Go ahead, get your Valentine's Day gifts now, and store them away in a safe spot to keep them hidden until February 14th. So thank y'all so much, and we'll see y'all next time.